We want to check in with Matt ZAFFINO, who's got a whole lot of green and purple and blue behind him on his weather wall.
But no valley snow, he says, right, Matt?
I don't think so. We could see the random flake maybe early in the morning on Wednesday or Thursday, but the snow level is mainly going to be up around 1,000 feet. So I think we'll be okay. But Steph, you're absolutely right. We got a whole lot of green and some yellows and reds on the map. And I'm looking out the window here in Lincoln High School, and it's just dumping out there. So yeah, it's raining really hard, and that's going to be the case through the better part of the evening and the daytime hours tomorrow, too. Let's take this full, and you can see what I'm talking about. Big old swirl of cloud up around the Haida Gwaii region, the island off the coast of BC. Used to be called the Queen Charlottes. Now they have gone to the First Nation name there in BC for that island. And that storm centered right there. This cold front just on our doorstep. Behind it, there's some strong cold west winds been battering the Washington coast. They're going into shower mode. We are still in steady precipitation mode, and we will be until that front moves on through. What it's going to do, though, rather interestingly, is move through, but not go all that far. Let me show you where it's going to go. It's just going to move a little bit farther to the south and basically drop in and then stall right about through there. And that's why Eugene is going to see all that really heavy rainfall that I was telling you about. Now, let me show you our forecast of rainfall for the region. And that's right, you can see in the scale about 5.5 inches on the south coast. But as you head up to the Willamette Valley, 2-3 inches there. In the Portland area, a lot less, more like an inch. And then up in northeast Oregon and southeast Washington, also another bullseye with about an inch, inch and a half there, much of which will be snow. Now, I liked the graph of the rainfall for Portland and Eugene comparison that we did a little bit ago, so much that I decided to do it again, except this time comparing Portland to Corvallis. So Portland, again, between 6 o'clock tonight and 2 o'clock tomorrow, about 1/2 inch of rain. Corvallis, which of course is farther north than Eugene, they double what we do, about an inch, a little bit more, and then from Corvallis to Eugene, you end up with almost doubling it again, up to about 2 inches, like I showed you before. So it really is a dramatic increase in rainfall and snowfall as you head south through the Willamette Valley and south through the Cascades, too. So again, we're looking to up to about an inch of rain in the Portland area. Snow level down to about 1,000 feet tomorrow into Thursday morning. Thursday, though, we'll begin to see sunbreak, so a bit of a brighter day there. And the heaviest rain, as I just showed you, will be in the southern and the central Willamette Valley. Now, the 7-day forecast for you actually looks pretty good once we get through Thursday. Partly sunny on Friday, cold in the morning down to 33, but a high of 50. Saturday looks good. We're going to see some showers shift up from the south to the north on Sunday, but just scattered showers, not the drenching cold rain that we're going to see tonight and tomorrow. And then the beginning of next week, the first full week of spring, we end up with highs back in the low to mid 50s. And, we get it to day 6, day 7. Those forecasts are subject to change more than day 1 and day 2. And if those forecasts do change, I have a feeling I'll be changing them for the warmer. So spring will get here. I know we're all jealous of what they're getting back east, aren't we?
We are.
And you're looking at OMSI's Magic Planet. We're going to take you around the planet and then away from it when we check out in our Mr. Science segment what's up with the Chinese Space Agency. Tomorrow, perhaps a historic day.
It is time now to check in with Matt ZAFFINO for one of my very favorite segments, Mr. Science.
Should I do your intro music?
Yeah, I want to hear that again.
Okay, yeah. We were talking the other day how this deserves some sort of animation
Like
and
fancy
music, and it would go something like this. Mr. Science.
Ba-dum-bum.
Nice. You guys are money. That was awesome. Thank you very much.
Take it away.
That's all I need. That's more than I've ever had. I love it. All right. Today, we do a lot with NASA on Mr. Science, but today we're going to talk about what's happening with the Chinese Space Agency. In this picture is not the right picture. How did that happen? Let me see if I can fix that. We've got a great picture for you from, I know how that happened. Here, I'll get to it for you. Here we go. Here it comes. Here we go. This is what I'm looking for. This is a picture actually from yesterday of the Chinese launch pad, which is in Inner Mongolia. I don't think I've ever had a picture from Inner Mongolia on the air before. Anyway, it's a rocket launch of a Shenzhou 8 rocket. Now, what's interesting about this is it's the first time that China, this may lead the way to them actually having a manned space station, because what will happen tomorrow is this. Aboard that Shenzhou 8 rocket was this vehicle, and this is an illustration that's going to dock with this vehicle, and if they can pull that off together, then they think they'll have it together to actually have a manned space station, China's first ever. So kind of interesting, kind of groundbreaking if they can pull this off tomorrow, and there's no reason to think that they can't. The Chinese Space Agency moving right along, so we'll keep you posted on how that goes for you tomorrow. Kind of fun, huh? All right, check this out. If you're going out tonight, it's going to be clear, but it'll be cool. Down to 43 degrees at 6 o'clock, 42 at 7 o'clock and 8 o'clock as we go into the evening. And you'll notice, especially if you live in East County, that east wind will begin to pick up later tonight if it hasn't already. And that's going to help to keep the fog away from the Portland area. So clear tonight, but cold tomorrow. The clouds increase. Kind of a three-part day. There will be some areas of fog away from the windy sections of town, then some sun, then the clouds increase, and then we get into rain tomorrow night. So tomorrow it gets windy and rainy. We'll just call it mostly cloudy because the rain's going to hold off until the afternoon and evening hours, but then it'll continue overnight and into Thursday, and that'll be a really fun day because there'll be showers, maybe a thunderstorm, sun breaks. Not totally gray, we'll get those sun breaks, but it can get a downpour and then a sun break, one of those kinds of days. And this is when the snow begins to pile up in the Cascades. So I can't believe I blew that graphically when you guys gave me that grade open. I'll work on that. Back to you. So in Mr. Science today, I'm going to take you back. We talked about this in the last, several months, the El Hierro volcano that has been developing off the coast of Africa here in the Canary Islands. So first we'll zoom in on the region here for you, near the town of La Restinga is what it's called here. But the imagery itself is really amazing. Now here's a close-up view of what's happening there, special imagery from NASA. And see this light-colored area? Well, that's all water that's being churned up and heated up by the undersea volcano. It's adding elements to the water, other materials, and making it this really cool-looking color, at least as seen from the satellite in space. But then notice right here in the top of the screen where you see kind of a smudge right here at the top where it's a little bit different color. Well, that's where the water is really active, and that's basically right above where this volcano is happening. And we've got video for you of this, which is really amazing, from what's called PanCam. The geologists over there, Spanish geologists, flying over this in a helicopter. Yeah, there we go. And look at this. Isn't that cool? You can see the color of it kind of cruising around there as we fly a big pan shot of it. I think I've got it paused here. Let's see if we can continue on with it. There we go. But you can see that edge right there that I showed you from space, and you can see it in the helicopter video here, the difference in watercolor and the turbidity, or the amount of clarity of the water. So a really neat view of the geologic process real time as it's happening. Very, very cool shot of that Hierro volcano, which is underwater, is about to make a brand new island eventually as it keeps to churn on up. Kind of fun to match the imagery, the satellite imagery from space, with the real-time helicopter video right over that same spot. All right, our volcanoes will be a little hard to see over the next few days. A lot of cloud cover coming. We've got rain increasing. The rain tomorrow night will be the heaviest rain we've had in a few weeks.